Is this you? Do you have cryptocurrencies or are planning to buy them and are wondering what's next? You have probably heard of staking, but like most of us don't know what it is and are unsure to how staking works and how to actually get started with it. Don't worry guys, in this video I'm going to explain all of this and more about staking. Like a lot of things in crypto, staking can be a complicated idea or a simple one depending on how many levels of understanding you want to unlock. For a lot of traders and investors, knowing that staking is a way of earning rewards for holding certain cryptocurrencies is the key takeaway. But even if you're just looking to earn some staking rewards, it's useful to understand at least a little bit about how and why it works the way it does. So guys, how does staking work? Staking offers crypto holders a way of putting their digital assets to work and earn passive income without the need of selling them. You can think of staking as the crypto equivalent of putting money in a high-yield savings account. If a cryptocurrency you own allows staking, you can stake some of your holdings and earn a percentage rate reward over time. This usually happens via a staking pool, which you can think of as being similar to an interest-bearing savings account. A few of the current options now include Tezos, Cosmos, and now Ethereum via the new ETH 2.0 upgrade. The reason your crypto earns rewards while staked is because the blockchain puts it to work. Cryptocurrencies that allow staking use a consensus mechanism called proof of stake, which is the way that they ensure that all transactions are verified and secured without a bank or a payment processor in the middle. Your crypto, if you choose to stake it, becomes a part of this process. So why do only some cryptocurrencies have staking? That's a good question, guys. This is where it starts to get a little bit more technical. Bitcoin, for instance, does not allow staking. To understand why, you need to know a little bit more of a background. So cryptocurrencies are technically decentralized, meaning there's no central authority running the show. So how do all the computers in the decentralized network arrive at the correct answer without having it to be fed to them by either a central authority or a credit card company? It's simple. They use a consensus mechanism. I'll explain. Many cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin and Ethereum 1.0, use a consensus mechanism system called proof of work. Via proof of work, the network throws a huge amount of processing power at solving problems like validating transactions between strangers on opposite sides of the planet and making sure no one's trying to spend the same amount of money twice. Part of the process involves miners all over the world competing to be the first to solve a cryptographic puzzle. The winning miner earns the right to add the latest block of verified transactions onto the blockchain and in return receives some crypto. For a relatively simple blockchain like Bitcoin's, which functions a lot like a bank's ledger, tracking incoming and outgoing transactions, proof of work is a scalable solution. But for something more complex like Ethereum, which has a huge variety of applications including the whole world of DeFi's and NFTs running on top of the blockchain, proof of work can cause bottlenecks when there's too much activity. And as a result of this, transaction times can be longer and fees can be very high. So finally, what is proof of stake? To solve the scalability issues of proof of work, a newer consensus mechanism called proof of stake has emerged, with the idea of increasing speed and efficiency while lowering gas fees. A major way proof of stake reduces costs is by not requiring all the miners to churn through math problems, which is an energy-intensive process. Instead, transactions are validated by people who are literally invested in the blockchain via staking. Staking serves as a similar function to mining in that it's the process by which a network participant gets selected to add the latest batch of the transactions to the blockchain and in exchange earn some crypto. The exact implications vary from project to project, but in essence, users put their tokens online for a chance to add a new block onto the blockchain in exchange for a reward. Their stake tokens act as a guarantee of the legitimacy of any new transaction they add to the blockchain. The network chooses validators as they're usually known based on the size of their stake and the length of the time they've held it for. So the most invested participants are rewarded. If transactions in a new block are discovered to be invalid, users can have a certain amount of their stake burned by the network in what is known as a slashing event. So now that you know what staking is and how it works, let's talk about some of the advantages and risks associated with it. Many long-term crypto holders look at staking as a way of making their assets work for them by generating passive income rather than collecting dust in their crypto wallets. Also, staking has the added benefit of contributing to the security and efficiency of the blockchain projects you support. By staking some of your funds, you make the blockchain more resistant to attacks and strengthen its ability to process transactions. Some projects also award governance tokens to staking participants, which give holders a vote in future changes and upgrades to that protocol. Risks. This can be a drawback as you won't be able to trade stake tokens during the period even if the prices shift. Before staking, it's important to research the specific staking requirements and rules for each of the project you're looking to get involved with. Finally, how do I get started with staking? So, staking is generally open to anyone who wants to participate. That said, becoming a full validator can require a substantial minimum investment. Take ETH 2.0 for example, which requires a minimum of 32 ETH to be staked. You will also need technical knowledge and a dedicated computer that perform validations day or night without downtime. Participating on this level comes with security concerns and is a serious obligation as downtime can cause validators' stake to be slashed. But for the vast majority of participants, there's a simpler way to participate. Via an exchange like Coinbase and Binance and many more, you can contribute an amount you can afford to a staking pool. This lowers the barrier to entry and allows investors to start earning rewards without having to operate their own validator hardware. Staking is available to most Coinbase and Binance customers across the world. When you stake, you get rewards based on annualized returns, which are normally mentioned upfront. Some exchanges do pay more frequently, like Kraken, which pays twice a week. Guys, one more thing before we go. I will be dropping videos on my top 3 passive income strategies one by one. So, if you're interested in them, then hit that subscribe button and click the bell icon so that you don't miss when these videos drop. Crypto is my passion and I love making these videos for you guys. I would highly appreciate it if you could give this video a like and share it with some of your friends and family who have been struggling to understand what staking is and are looking to make some passive income with their crypto. For now, my name is Adnan Arif and it's been a pleasure explaining what is staking crypto and how can you earn passive income from it.